Respect, not your genuine love, respect, pay true appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? I hope your day come along well so far. Have a safe week ahead of you. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Have a safe weekend ahead of you as well too. What's going on? How you doing? These days is flying, aren't they? Oh, tell me about it. Hey, how you doing? All right. Listen, hate in disguise, we don't do all that drama over here. Respectfully, return back to sender. Say it for your mama. It's just that simple. Yo, what is the thought process of me? What's wrong with people? For real, what the hell is wrong with people? It's the thought process of me. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process within reevaluate your thought process? Like your thought process. You working today? Hold on 1 second. I don't want to be rude. Thought process is registering. It's working. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process within reevaluating your thought process? Never judge a book by its cover. No, for real. You ever came across someone that you didn't know? Or maybe you probably did know, but you didn't really know them like that. But you know when someone's their authentic self? Not one of them people who like to panhandle. Not one of them. No, we're not talking about the ones who try to psych out your thought process and they got a whole mansion over there. Behind there. Behind wherever. You know when you know. And you reevaluate your thought process. You ever had to reevaluate your thought process within reevaluating your thought process? Say, yo, I want to have a good day today. Yes. I got out the bed this morning. God allowed me to see the day. Thank you. Very thankful. Very thankful. Very so much grateful. You started your day, walked out the door. Your day's going pretty smooth. To reevaluate your thought process. Somebody asks you, hey, how you doing? Would you like to talk? You reevaluate your thought process saying to yourself is, what would God do? What would God do? And you reevaluate your thought process, then reevaluate your thought process. And you say to yourself is, I have time today. And as you looking at their appearance, never judge a book by its cover. You know, they could have beat up clothes, all types of stuff. But you reevaluating your thought process, you're not judging a book by its cover. And you say to the person, I would like to hear what you have to say. And they go into detail after detail as to what's going on in their life. And you sitting there reevaluating your thought process saying to yourself is, wow. I didn't judge this person before actually having a conversation with them. I took the time of my day to get to know this person. And they wasn't lying, they was being transparent. You know, sometimes in life we overlook people. Sometimes in life we overlook our brothers and our sisters. Our neighbor, so you say. Our neighbor. We judge them by their appearance, what they're wearing, and we don't even know them. We judge them by their situations because they're homeless. Or we judge them because they don't know how to maintain life. And they don't understand the definition of why is people like this? Why is people so hateful? Why is people so judgmental? Why is people trying to harm the next person for? And this person is saying to themselves is, I don't have excuses why I can't show up for myself. No. But yeah, I'm overlooked a lot. I don't have no family. My family abandoned me, so I don't have no family. And if you call predators family, then that's what your book may be. But for somebody to harm someone and bring harm to someone at an early childhood age and they had to figure it out and dealing with trauma on top of trauma, one lost soul trying to find themselves, homeless, dealing with depression, anxiety, being injected with this and that because the doctors injected them with this and that and they became a test dummy. Just to be put to the street. They got kicked out to the street because they was in the hospital for too long and they didn't have the proper guidance, the proper help, the proper support team that was supposed to be in that hospital, a social worker, a caseworker, whatever you put your name to the book, to help them to make sure that their home was okay and secured. Because people didn't want to do their job. and you reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself is, that could be me. In life, some situations where we don't have that support system. Some people don't have that support system, that genuine, authentic support system. Well, people will try to play you close just to see what you got going on. And then after they hear what you got going on, they will never hear from you ever. You will never hear from them again. You'll be calling somebody who doesn't want to talk to you. Besides, they want to run their mouth and talk about you like a dog. So then when people are like, oh, you don't got friends, you don't have friends for a reason. And then you reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself is, how many other people in this world is like this? That are overlooked. Regardless of what trauma they dealt with from a child point of view going into their adulthood. And nobody actually cares. They don't care. If you feel like the system cares, I don't know what to tell you. Because if you see for what it is, if your eyes really work, it's not about someone being lazy. Because when a person has health problems and then they're not able to maneuver around for themselves, who's there to help them? You hiring all of these temp agencies for home health aid, and then you got the home health aid trying to rob them, hurt them, abuse them, disrespect them. And the first thing these folks is talking about, where's your family? Where's your family? When you go into the shelter system, where's your family? Why you can't go to your family? You say you do have a relative that's alive, or they say, well, yeah, you can't come here for the night. You cannot stay here because you have a relative. You have a well-alive relative. But that well-alive relative don't want you in their household. Regardless of what the circumstances, they just don't want you there. It's their home. And the system can't tell somebody who to have in their home. And then you have people who come from a toxic home, get kicked out, and being that they didn't have the proper life tools, they're lost. They're so lost. They start to sell their body, run drugs, do all of this crazy crimes and stuff because somebody psyched them out their thought process, let alone their freedom, to allow them to believe this was the norm, and this is not the norm. It's not the norm. One day you could be up and moving and maneuver around well, good, and the next moment you're trying to find your thought process as to, not only am I all alone, but who do I trust? They have all these organizations, but these folks is being disrespectful. You get one person that's decent, then you get everybody else who you the joke of the town. Just because you're looking for help, the proper guidance, because certain tools wasn't installed within you, like the next person. Like the next person. It's not about having common sense at the end of the day. No, it's not. Because when you don't have self-awareness, how can you identify all these other character traits within you that you need to be able to show up for yourself?